Hi, I'm Abby Oriens, and this is my personal digital hub, and you can tweet me at abs04. First of all, my position is to show that I am a creative student with knowledge of digital media and content distribution to maintain a specific image. My plan is to use my hub and surrounding platforms to engage potential employers and fellow media enthusiasts, resulting in employment in the field of PR or some social media. Goals and objectives. Short term, I'd like to garner reactions from people, mainly likes, comments, just general engagement for my posts, and I would take that as like a reward for a job well done. I would like to form new connections, which would lead to my long-term goals of teaching others how social media is a beneficial tool and it's a valuable skill to know. And I'd like to catch the eye of a potential employer to get hired by hopefully 2016, even if it's just an internship position. Some influences. We have Ted Koine. He co-wrote a book. He's a Forbes top 20 influencer. But more relatable to us is Trey Robinson. He is a marketer. He actually followed me and reached out to me personally through a message. He's a grad student, so he's more our age. And he is a fellow Oxford comma advocate, which I agree with. And if you take a look at their follower numbers right here, they have very high thousands, so that's really impressive and admirable. I think so. So how can I achieve my goals and grab an employer's attention? With my hub. So I chose Celio, which is a digital portfolio, and my other channels are LinkedIn, Twitter, Google, and Pinterest. So first, Celio. I chose this as my hub because it's customizable. I can link it back to all my sites here. You see those? I can feature all of my work, even my resume. You can click on that here. My past work, more current work, and I can show my progression in my education and all my documents. And next, it's kind of like a mix between a portfolio and a blog, so that's why I like it. It has a little about me section, awards, honors, personal interests, but it's still keeping it professional. It also has the option when you publish a post, you can do a blog post, document, video, anything you can think of really. You have the option to send it out for feedback, or you can share it to multiple platforms here. Next, I chose LinkedIn because it is where my resume resides primarily, and it's also, of course, where employers first look. You see my sites here, linked back to my portfolio. And you can also post articles in image groups here and get industry news this way. I've also added my other name because all my other accounts are under Abby. I rarely go by Abigail, but it's my full name, it's on my resume. So hopefully that'll help with SEO a little bit. And for Twitter, I picked it because it's my largest public audience, and I don't really use Twitter for a lot of personal things, more professional posting. I also follow many influential media experts, and this platform allows for rapid engagement. Again, this is linked back to my digital hub. My Pinterest. Social media is turning increasingly visual, so Pinterest is a great way to utilize this with infographics and easy tips. Currently, my social media boards on here are only followed by about 44% of my followers, and that's pretty much by accident because they already followed all of my other boards, so they just got roped into these when I made them. And I'll talk about that more later. And Google+. I chose this because it has a clean, professional appearance. See here, I've linked all of my other channels to this. You can also join niche communities and share posts to circles. And again, with that alternate name, helping my SEO out. And then a couple example Google Plus posts, just to show what they would look like. And then before I get to the content calendar, I'd like to share where I find some of my content to spread and to get my ideas from. So I use Twitter lists with multiple media experts. I have 41 on my social media list. I also utilize Hootsuite's suggested content feature. So you plug in what you're interested in, and then it gives you it pulls from your interest that way. So it's customized for you. And then you see I have one list subscriber here, which I'll talk about later too. So my content calendar for April, here's a sample. For Tuesday, I'm doing a Twitter Tuesday event. So this one's going to be in like an online portfolio showcase. And then every second Sunday of the month, I'm going to do a Celio Sunday. So I'm going to post a blog, this time on some PR resume tips, and then break it up to Google and Twitter throughout the week. LinkedIn, I'm going to use some social media, do a review of social media management tools, and just break that up and push it to other platforms. And then a Google Plus post relating PR and social media. And then a couple other months, May and June. Again, keep pushing it. We have a Memorial Day weekend holiday post for Celio and Twitter. Again, with the Celio Sundays. And then promoting the Celio the weekend before it debuts. For measuring and monitoring, Celio, I actually asked them about their analytics if they had any, and they replied here with a tweet. They basically said when you upload a post, they have a view count, so you can see how many times someone has viewed your post. But other than that, they don't really have anything. But they say they're working on it, hopefully by the end of the year. So for now, I'm going to track it by the number of followers, number of interactions, and likes on my works. LinkedIn, I have 53 connections currently, and hopefully by targeting companies I'm interested in working for, I will hopefully connect with 2 more recruiters and 10 more people in my industry of communications, social media, public relations. I'm going to track my success with profile views, interactions on posts, and conversations. For Twitter, I would like to grow my list subscribers from 1 to 3. I showed you it earlier. We have one PR firm following my social media account, or list, sorry. And I hopefully get a couple more to have like 3 times the influence and opportunity of finding employment. I'd also like to grow my follower count to 200 people, and I'd like to track Twitter through my Hootsuite and by scheduling posts, responding to comments as needed. Pinterest, I mentioned only 130 of my 295 followers follow my social media boards, and that's on accident. So I'd like to have a more organic reach by uploading clear infographics, helpful tips, so that they get more engagement. And I'd like to track this with Pinterest Analytics, so followers, favorites, repins, comments. And then Google Plus, I'd like to increase my followers to 25 because I have 19 right now. It's basically just every one of these digital classes. So I just want to expand that a little bit. And then you can measure Google Plus through ripples, which is like you can see how your articles are shared and things like that. However, I don't have a big enough reach on my Google Plus yet to do that. So for now, I'll just be tracking it by +1s, comments. Google results, I like to move my Celio Hub up to at least number 3. It's currently the last link on the first page, and it's an older post. I'd like to bump my LinkedIn profile up 1 spot to number 1, hopefully by including both of my names and improve the SEO. Managing reputations, just showing authority, knowing what I'm talking about. No errors, professional tone, engaging content that'll be helpful to others. Opportunities and shortcomings. I'd like to continually learn new things and adapt to new social trends. As a millennial, I think I'm pretty good at that. I like to strive to interact positively with others, which leads them to a great experience, which in turn turns them into loyal followers. However, some shortcomings, I realize that I lack in-depth understanding of SEO, Meerkat, Google AdWords, and I would like to have a better graphic design ability as well.